Hey friends, we are here finally to do an Etsy launch. I feel like this has been a long time coming. This has been something I have been thinking about for a while, and I just needed to figure out how to execute it. So I hope you like it. We literally only have one item in today's launch, but you will see this still might be a little bit of a lengthy video, so stay tuned and make sure you stick around till the end of the video because I also have a little fun promotion that I'm doing in March, and so I'm going to give you all the details on that at the end of the video. Now, before we get started, really quickly, I just want to remind you that this spiral bound budget planners are back in stock in the Etsy shop. I think there are only 2 left. So if you're interested in grabbing one of these spiral bound, undated, colorful budget planners, make sure you grab it as soon as possible. Again, there are only 2 left. And I also want to show you the new spring freebies. So again, with every single order, you will get one of these. I just left them on the full page to show you all of the available designs. If you order more than one time in the spring season, you have a chance to get, different designs. I do these throughout the entire season. So these will start, I think I only have like one winter little card left. So as soon as that's done, I'm going to start these. So these are going to start basically now, and these will probably go until May or June. So again, if you order multiple times, this just kind of helps to make sure that you don't, well, not to make sure, but it helps to give you a better chance of not getting repeats. Okay, so that's just a little freebie I throw in with every single order. All right, so let's get down to it. I am going to give you all the details. I hope it's not confusing because there is a lot of information. As usual, whenever you order something on Etsy, whether it's my shop or someone else's, make sure you read descriptions because the descriptions are going to tell you what you're getting, all the details and everything like that. So without further ado, boom, this is what I'm calling beef up your binder. All right, so the listing is going to be called Beef Up Your Binder, and this is something, as I said, I've been thinking about for a while and just needed to get all of the different pieces and things like that and try to figure out how I want it to bring it to life. Okay, so what this essentially is going to be a binder that you can add to kind of make it your own. It's a savings challenge binder, but you can add to it. So I have different packs, different savings challenge packs that I'm going to show you that you can go ahead and add into your binder to just personalize it and make it your own. So what you're seeing here is the base bundle, or the starter bundle essentially. So with the base bundle, this is what you're getting. Okay, so you are getting the spine. Now you'll notice the spine is pretty thick just for this one challenge pack, but obviously when you add more challenge packs into it, this starts to get filled more. So if you only ever order, just the base bundle, your spine's going to be pretty thick, but the reason that the spine is so thick is to give room, for the rest of the challenges. So you get the spine, you get 2 clear covers, one over the front and then one over the back. Okay, you get an envelope, which this one I actually put in backwards, which is no big deal, but you get a clear envelope. It's Velcro. It's a pretty strong Velcro, I think. You could see I just have $1 in there just for, to show you. But I went with the Velcro because it's a little bit more low profile since it is attached to the binder. It's just keeps it a little bit flatter. okay, to the binder. So you don't need any additional envelopes or binders or anything with this. You have your envelope right in here to save your money in. And then you get the first challenge pack, which I'm calling Boost Your Bankroll. Okay, so again, base bundle, you get your spine, 2 clear covers, you get the Boost Your Bankroll challenge pack, and then you get an envelope for your money. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you each of the challenge packs, and then I'm going to show you the little add-ons and things like that, and give you all of the details. So again, make sure you're paying attention and make sure you read those descriptions. All right, so Boost Your Bankroll. Let's go through this one first. I would call this sort of like a mid-level income challenge. It's not super low and it's not super high. With every challenge pack, you're going to get 5 challenges plus the cover. Okay, so obviously this is the cover. Now the challenges are all double-sided, but the backs are just like a fun pattern for every pack. The actual challenges are, only on one side. Okay, so with Boost Your Bankroll, the first challenge here is sort of a roll and save. So you're going to roll and save. You're going to write your savings amount in each square. But if you roll a 5, you're going to scratch one of the circles. You need to roll a 5 in order to be able to scratch. Now, if you want to scratch your circle, save that amount, and also write a 5 in one of your squares and also save the 5, you can. That's up to you. But basically, you're going to play until all your squares are filled and all your circles are scratched. Okay, so that's that one. And again, all of the challenge packs, every single challenge is laminated, so it is reusable. You can wipe it off, do it as many times as you want. Okay, next we have just a typical scratch off here. Next, this is another dice game. So you're going to roll a 6-sided die, write the amount that you rolled in the correct box, save that amount, and then it's sort of like a race. Whichever column you fill first, you're going to scratch off the scratch off at the end. So when you roll a 1 or 2, you're going to write it in this column. So every square in this column is going to have a 1 or a 2 in it, and then you're going to save the amount. If you roll a 3 or 4, same with this column, and a 5 or 6, you go here. So essentially you're rolling to see whether you roll, which one wins, okay? The 1s or 2s, 3s or 4s, 5s or 6s, and so on. And then you can scratch at the end, whichever one you get to first, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Next, you have another little scratch off here. And then these amounts here, you're going to double or triple them. So that's what I said. This could get a little bit spicy. Here we have another scratch off. So you're going to choose a number and scratch a multiplier, or you can do the multiplier first and then choose a number. Here you're going to save any amount. If you want to roll a die or just decide on an amount, write them in the boxes. And then for this one, you can just save each amount, or if they're too spicy, like 11, you can add the digits together, and for this one, save 2, okay? So that is it for Boost Your Bankroll. Once again, this is the base bundle. So you're going to get all of this in the base bundle. Now, there will still be an option to just get Boost Your Bankroll on its own in the drop down, but I don't really think anybody's going to do that, because if you order the base bundle, you're getting the challenge. However, I do think I am going to offer the challenge packs unpunched. So if you just say you don't need the spine, you don't want it or whatever, you don't want like the covers, the envelope and everything, if you just want the pack, I will make it and send it to you without the holes. So essentially you're just going to get like the laminated cards. That way, just in case you don't want to have it in binder form or something, you can still get it. But I think if you don't want them punched, I think you're going to have to leave a note. I don't think I'm going to do drop downs, because that would just be too many options, and you'll see what I mean at the end. But I will again leave all that information in the description. So yes, okay, so this is the base bundle. So now I'm going to show you the packs, the additional packs that you can add on, and then the accessories. So if we put that to the side, the next pack here is called Do It Yourself. And so Do It Yourself, there are like no dollar amounts. This is, you decide your own budget. This is up to you. Okay, so again, 5 challenges and the cover with each pack. So this first one is a scratch off. You have 3 symbols. You decide on a savings amount for each symbol, write it in your box, and then when you scratch that symbol, that's the amount you're going to save. Okay, next you have a typical roll and save, or you could decide on an amount for each icon and save as you go. Next, typical coloring challenge. Again, you decide on an amount for each icon, color and save. For this one, you're going to choose a number for each icon and roll that number to advance. Choose, save the amount you choose for the icon that wins. So let me just explain this. So let's say for the money bag, you're going to put a 1, okay? And maybe for the dollars, you're going to do a 4. You need a 6-sided die for this. So you're going to write a 1 here and a 4 here. And then at the bottom, you're going to decide on a dollar amount that you want to save. So maybe if the money bag wins, you want to save 5. So you'll write $5 here. And then maybe for the dollar bills, you might want to save $10. So you'll write 10. So what did I say? 1 and 4? I already forget. So you're going to roll your die. If you roll a 1, you're going to put a little check mark here. If you roll another one, another check mark or whatever. Now, you're going to keep going until one of these wins. So let's play this out because I feel like I'm doing an absolutely terrible job of explaining this. So, all right, so we're going to do 1 and 4, and what did I say? 5 and 10. All right, so let's roll. So we got a 5. Now, the way, this is your own game. So if you want to save each roll as you go, you can, but you don't have to. This can be a game that could be like a one and done. You can play the full game each time if you don't save the amounts as you go. Or if you want to save more and kind of drag out the game, you can save as you roll. So I'm going to just pretend I'm playing the way where I'm only going to save the final amount, okay? So I'm going to keep rolling. Of course, this is, oh, that was a 4, so I'm going to put a check mark here. This might take forever. 6, 5, and another 4. So I'm putting, so basically these lines are just to keep track of my progress, okay? That's what they're for. That was a 1. Keep going. That was another 4, and you get the idea. So whichever one you roll first, when you get to your final line, that's the amount you're going to save. Once again, if you want to also save as you go, that will save you obviously much more money, but you don't have to. Once you figure out your savings amount, what you can do is wipe this off and play again. You can do 2 different amounts if you want, 2 different numbers, and so on. Okay, so that's that one. Hopefully that makes sense. And then this one is higher or lower. So you have obviously some numbers here. You're going to decide if the next number is higher or lower. And before you start playing, decide on your amounts. If you're correct, you're going to save whatever. If incorrect, save whatever. So this is a 2. If I scratch and this number is a 3, if I guessed higher, I'm correct. So I'm going to save however much I put here. If I guessed lower, but I'm wrong because that's a 3, then I'm going to save this amount. All amounts are between 1 and 9. So you know there's nothing above a 9. So like for this, for example, an 8 here, the highest this could be is a 9. So it still could be higher. Wow, am I doing a terrible job of explaining this? So hopefully that makes sense. Obviously, if you ever have any questions on how to play any of my challenges or anything like that, you can leave a comment, you can message me, whatever. But that is the do-it-yourself pack. Okay, the next pack is Holly Jolly. So this is obviously a Christmas pack. So again, you get 5 challenges and your cover. So here's your cute little cover. I love it. And then your first challenge here is a roll and save, but it's a little bit different. So you're going to roll a die to choose your coffee flavor and write your savings amount in each cup. So if you roll a 1, you're getting hazelnut coffee and you're going to save $3. So you're going to put a 3 here. If you roll a 2, French vanilla for $1, and so on. If you want to add whipped cream, you save an extra $1. So for example, maybe I roll a 1, I get hazelnut, I'm saving $3, but I want to save just a little bit more. I'm going to add whipped cream and save an extra $1 for a total of 4, and then you're going to write 4 in your cup. Okay, maybe you want extra whipped cream, add a couple extra bucks. Okay, so that's that. Then you have a little rolling game. I'm now just realizing how many of these you need a die for. You need 3 items to wrap your gifts. You need a box, wrapping paper, and a ribbon. So the box is a 1, wrapping paper is a 2, and ribbon is a 3. You're going to roll 3 to 6 dice, 3 to 6 6-sided dice, however many dice you want. But the more dice you roll, the more chance you have to roll what you need. Okay, you have 3 rolls to get all of your supplies. What that means is you need to roll a 1, a 2, and a 3. If you get them, you're going to save $5, and if not, you're going to add up the total amount of your dice and save the amount. So because I think this one might be confusing as well, let me just play it out for you really quick. I only have 3 dice handy, so we're going to roll 3 dice. Again, you could roll up to 6. And I need to roll a 1, a 2, and a 3. So my first roll, oh, I already got my 1 and my 2, so I'm going to set that aside. All I need is a 3. I have 2 more chances to get a 3. 6 and a 6. Wow, I think this is weighted or something. So I didn't get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these all up. So 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to write 9 in the box and save $9. If I did get it, then I would save 5. And I would write a 5 in the box. Okay. So that's how you play that one. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 plays essentially. But again, of course, because these are laminated, you could wipe it off and do it as many times as you want. So that's that one. Next, you have a little coloring challenge. You're going to decorate your little elf socks. There are 6. And each sock, you decide on the amount for that. Next, you have just a typical scratch off. I love this one though. I love the colors and everything, even though it's not like typical like Christmas colors. I just really love that one. Super cute little penguins. And then another scratch off, but you have 3 multipliers here. So you only have 6 scratches down here. So for 3 of them, you're going to have to multiply. So if you want to really challenge yourself and do the multiplier first and then scratch, that would be more challenging, because if you scratch a number down here first, then if it's too high, you could say you want to skip a multiplier that time. So that's up to you how you want to play that. But that is the Holly Jolly pack. Let's do this. Well, they're kind of cut off anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right. Next, we have the Bougie pack. Now, the Bougie pack is a high roller pack, a high income pack, okay? So, again, you have your cover and 5 challenges. And for Bougie, the back is a very expensive marble. I cut these from the slab of marble myself. All right, so for the first one, it's a typical scratch off. You got your expensive car. These are between 5 and 20, the numbers under here, okay? That's that one. Then you have your Rolex. So for this challenge, you choose a number on the watch here and a multiplier and save the amount. Once all the multipliers are used, save the remaining numbers. So there are 4 multipliers here, okay? So let's say I want to do a 5 times 2 for 10. I'm going to cross off my 5. I'm going to cross off my times 2, and then those 2 numbers are gone. So you're going to use, once you use all your multipliers, you're just going to save whatever numbers you have left. Just save, you know, the face value of the number. That's that one. Then you have diamonds. So for these, each of these are just 10 bucks. Really simple and easy. You just color it in as you save. If you want to save more, because remember, this is the bougie pack, you're a high roller, you could do a roll and save and fill in an amount in each of the little sections of the big diamond there. Okay, then you have a really expensive gold chain. Typical scratch off here with your fans of money. And then last but not least, you have the newest, most expensive house on the block. This is just like a cross off and save as you go up your little path, and then big bonus for 50 bucks there. That would be a good one to save for, like, you know, home decor or start to a furniture fund or something like that. But that is the bougie pack. And then we have one more to go. Now, I have so many ideas for more packs. I just honestly wanted to get this video out. And it looks like it's going to be pretty long anyway. So I will be hopefully creating more packs if you guys like these. If nobody orders this, I probably won't even bother creating any more packs. But if you like these, I have ideas for like a self-care pack, like a retro kind of like groovy pack. I just have a bunch of ideas. So if this interests you, yeah, just know that there will be more packs coming. Okay, last but not least, this one is a little bit different than the rest because it's not really a savings challenge pack, but I thought it would be a fun addition. So this is the budget pack. And once again, you're getting your cover, but with the budget pack, you get a little bit more than just 5 like pages and a cover. Okay, so this is your little cover. Once again, I went with like a planner type theme. I just think that's so cute and fun. And yeah, so this is the budget pack. The first page in here is a cash breakdown. Again, as I said, all of these are wipeable and reusable no matter what pack you order. So everything in here is reusable. Okay, so this I thought would be fun and useful. Maybe you want to do like just a savings challenge stuffing just for this binder. Maybe you have, you know, a few different packs in here and you want to plan out your money just for this binder. I thought that might be fun to include this in your pack. Now, of course, you don't need to use this just for your binder. You can use this for your regular cash stuffings and whatever, but I thought that would be like a fun addition. Okay. Then you have a savings challenge planner. So if you want to plan out how much money goes into each challenge, that's what this is for. I know some people like to pre-plan. Okay, so you have your challenge, you write your name of your challenge and how much you're going to put in, or even just a general idea. I also know some people like to scratch their savings challenges the week before. That way they already know how much to save. That's a way you can do challenges without them being intimidated, because when you do a scratch off, obviously you don't know what you're going to get, right? So for some people, they scratch off the number and then they write that number down, and that's what they save the following week. Then they scratch another number and save the following week, and so on. So if you're somebody that does that, this would be useful for you as well. But you guys know, like for my YouTube paychecks and things like that, I like to kind of budget out what's going towards what. And so this would be a good page for that. So that's the savings challenge planner. Next, we have debt attack. So I decided to include one little like debt payoff page. So you're going to write your debt name, your starting balance, and then this is to track your payments. So your date, how much you pay, what your ending balance is. And then you have a tiny little progress tracker down here. There are 10 smiley faces. So whatever your amount is, you're going to divide it by 10, and that's the amount that you're going to have for each smiley. Write that amount here and then color the smiley as you reach that amount. Okay, so that's debt attack. You don't need to necessarily use it for a debt. If you have, well, I guess this next page is actually better for what I'm about to say. So next we have a savings progress. Okay, so this is your jar, and you have a goal amount. So what I was going to say is if you have like a certain amount you're trying to save, maybe you're trying to save $5,000 for a down payment on a car or something. You're going to write 5,000 here. You're going to divide 5,000 by the number of sections. And then that's how much each section is going to be. So you're going to write it on the line here, and then you just color as you go. That way you could see your jar fill up as you save. Okay, so that's savings progress. Then you have a little calendar, so you can use this weekly if you want for your to-dos. This you could write the week, the month, whatever. Again, it's just 1 week. So, oh, I'm noticing a typo. This should say Saturday. That will be fixed. So you could write your little to-dos or appointments or whatever for the week. You could also say, you know, on Sunday, I want to play the bougie challenge. On Monday, I'll take an off day. Maybe on Tuesday, I want to do, I don't know, like your regular like savings challenge binder. Maybe on Friday you want to do the do-it-yourself challenge or whatever. If you want to plan out like your challenges or things like that. If you are a content creator and you want to plan out your videos for the week or whatever you want to do, you could just, it's just kind of open-ended. I just thought it would be fun to include. And look at the little faces on the cherries. I mean, you guys know. So stinking cute. Next, we have, again, another like open-ended list here, a checklist. You could rate your to-dos, whatever, cross them off. I need checklists because you guys know I forget absolutely everything if I don't write it down. So that's that. And then also with the budget pack, you're going to get an IOU slip. So obviously this can be used for any challenge. It's punched, so it can go anywhere in your binder. I'm going to show you in a minute how to open it. Okay, so you get your little IOU, and then you're going to get a little open-ended note card as well, which again, you can kind of move around in your binder to have notes anywhere you want it. So if maybe you're someone that does the pre-scratching and saves for next time, if you don't want to use the savings challenge planner sheet, maybe for that, you could have your little note card and write, you know, bougie challenge, save 15, do it yourself, save 8 or whatever. You know, you can just use this obviously for whatever you want. So that's the budget pack. Again, you get a little bit more with the budget pack. So there you go. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to open this up and how to put all of this in here. I honestly don't know if all of this is going to fit. I know all of this fits. I just didn't try the budget pack in there also, so we're going to try it now. But you also can do a couple add-ons, okay? So in the listing, you're going to have a drop-down for the base bundle. You're going to also have drop downs for each pack. So you'll have one that says boost your bankroll, budget, bougie, do it yourself, and so on. And then you're going to have your add-ons. One add-on is a little bookmark. Look how cute, you guys. So this is just if you want to keep this in your binder to keep your place or whatever, you can add it on. Obviously, it's not required or anything like that, but it's so cute, isn't it? So this is going to be one little add-on. If you want to get it, you can. And I punched it a little further down because I wanted his little face to stick out. He's so cute. So we'll pop that in a second also. So that's one of your add-ons. Another add-on is going to be tabs. So if you want to, maybe you have like 3 challenge packs in your binder and you want to just kind of keep them separate, we have little tabs here, okay? So you can choose to add on 1 tab, 2 tabs, whatever. I'm going to show you the colors and how I think I decided to do it, because if you order say you order 1 tab now and then 3 months from now you need another one, so you order another one, I am not going to know which tabs you already have. So I think I'm going to list them by color, and then you choose the color you want by how they are here. Okay, so you could see purple, red, orange, green. That way you don't get two purple tabs, because obviously two purple tabs are going to have the same location, right? Now you could flip it around. I mean, that's an option too. But I think you choosing the color is going to prevent repeats. So I'm going to have each of the colors listed. And then you could add on the tabs. It'll probably be like $1 or so to add on the tabs. You can also add on another spine. Maybe your binder is getting too fat and you want to start a second one. You will be able to add an additional spine. Oh, with the tabs also, you're going to get the little like label that goes on here. Just this tiny little label. If you want to label your tab, you can. You don't need to, but I'll throw that in also. You can choose an extra spine. I do have different colors of the spines, but it's going to be random. You won't be able to request a color. I'm just going to grab one and it'll be random. And these are how the spine comes. I probably will maybe close them up for shipping so that these don't get caught on things, but this is the spine. Okay, and it just simply clicks together. So this is the main thing I needed to figure out, is how I wanted to bind these so that you all would be able to open and close them yourselves to add stuff in. Yes, you could do the disc bound. Why can't I get this closed? Because it's like a single. Yes, you could do the disc bound system, which I have done. I do love. But I wanted to do something different, okay? So I came up with this, and yeah. So this is how you close the spine. I mean, you just literally click them together. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this one, to be honest, but they literally just click together, okay? And then to open them, you just pull them open. Now, they are a little bit difficult to open, or a little bit tough on your fingers, in my opinion. So what I actually like to do is use a pen, and then you just kind of stick it in the center there and pull up. This one, probably you want to start at least the first one, and then just pull up the pen, as I'm not able to do it on camera, of course. Just pull it up to open them. It just saves your fingers. I mean, it's not impossible to open them with your fingers by any means, but I just like doing it with the pen. And I mean, you shouldn't be opening them too much unless you're constantly adding to this, but you do need a certain hole punch for it and things like that. So if you don't have the right hole punch, you can't necessarily add things into this yourself. So there you go. So that is how you open the spine. And then if we want to add, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the envelope and the back cover. I'm going to take all of this out and add it to the front. I guess I could have just left it in the back. And then you just thread everything through. I mean, I think you guys know how to do that, but I'm gonna thread it all through so I can show you what the binder looks like when it's beefed up. The last add-on that you can add with this is going to be an extra envelope. So if for whatever reason you want an extra envelope, maybe you're doing a second binder, or maybe you just like the envelope and you want to use it for something else, you'll be able to add an extra envelope as well. I just need to do them separately because this is gonna take absolutely forever if I don't just get these on here. So as I'm doing this, to recap, the listing is going to be called Beef Up Your Binder, okay? You're gonna have the base bundle available, which I recommend everybody start with, unless you want to just get the packs that aren't unless you just want the packs and not the binder system, okay? I recommend you start with the base bundle. And then in your drop down, you're gonna have your add-ons. Now I'm putting the tabs in here with these just to kind of show you how it looks. So you're gonna choose your add-on packs. You can choose to add another envelope. You can choose to add another spine, your little bookmark here. All right, whatever you want to do. So let's put the last couple on the back here, because as you can see, this is starting to get really full now. And let's say that I want to pop my bookmark in here because this is the challenge I'm working on. And let's say that I have an IOU for this challenge. And I also want to keep notes for this challenge. You can put the notes, you know, wherever in the spine that you want. And then there we go. And then to close it up, you just click them all together. Okay? So it's a true do-it-yourself savings challenge binder, essentially. As I said, there will be more packs coming out if you guys like these. This might not sell one darn thing, and if it doesn't, I'm not gonna bother with other packs. But look how absolutely freaking beefy that is now. And that is bordering on not enough room. So all of these packs will fit, but I mean, it's gonna be a thick, okay? So now you have made your very own little DIY binder. I love it. It's so cute. Look at our little bookmark. He is super cute. And then, let's see, where did we put our IOU? Our little IOU here. And then if I want to move this, again, just open up. You can just open up, you know, the top couple and slide this out and then put it wherever you want to put it. A little note sheet. You guys, I love this. I hope you guys like it too. That's Beef Up Your Binder. This video ended up being super long as usual. If you have questions, because I know it might be a little bit confusing, obviously leave them below. Reach out to me on Etsy. Check your descriptions on Etsy, though. That's going to give you all the details for this. If you're watching the video, all of this should be up now. I hope you guys like it. Okay, really quickly, let's talk about the little promotion. I also just want to say I haven't said this in any of my videos, but I've been meaning to. I'm really excited because I did a collab with Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. You guys, I'm sure, have seen all her posts and everything by now. I'm so excited and so honored to be in her next savings challenge book. That is releasing, I believe, March 1st. So that is really coming up soon. That's actually 2 days before my birthday. My birthday is in 6 days. Wow. But yeah, so I just wanted to mention that because I have failed to mention it in any other video. I'm sure she will do like a full reveal video and everything like that, but maybe I will too. We will just kind of see how that goes. All right, last but not least, for March, I wanted to do something a little bit fun. So every order of $40 or more is going to get a little lucky lotto ticket. And so you can scratch it off and possibly have a chance to win like a little extra discount for the shop. Okay, so super duper cute little scratch off lottery ticket there. There's no code needed or anything like that. As long as you spend 40 or more, I'm going to throw that into your order for free. The discounts on here are good until April 12th, I think. It will say in on your card when it's good till, but it's March 1st through April 12th, I believe, just because these are going to go out all of March. So I wanted to give the late March orders time to still use their code if they want it. Okay, so that is just a little bonus that I'm doing for March, and I don't know, I think it's fun. I might try to do some things like this more often. So that is everything. I think I have kept you more than long enough. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. If you have questions, as always, please let me know. I love you guys. I am so grateful for all of your support with Etsy, with the channel, with everything. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.